I met a gypsy.
You guys put up a clip recently of you in the Polaris.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't believe how fast you can rally that thing.
They're insane machines.
What model is it?
That was probably my Pro R, the
Okay.
Polaris RZR Pro R.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't driven it too much lately, and I managed to get a couple things sorted on it. It's all like seat harnesses, kind of like rally spec.
Yeah.
I just got rally tires on it. Cause the idea of it's like seat time. It's just my fun thing. Go out for a few hours, and I was like, man, I was kind of ripping this old moto track in the woods, no one's touched it in a while, and it was good conditions, and I was like, this thing's so fun. And I was like, my buddy Anthony, who's a cinematographer, he was around, and I was like, we should just go shoot this one day. It's really, really fun.
Yeah.
And then, it's awesome. The machines are wicked. It's crazy. People just buy those things. It's literally a stock machine. I just threw different tires at it and put some harnesses in it, and it's you're good to go.
Yeah, because it was only maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago that you posted that clip, and I was just like, that was similar to that moment where I'm like, wait, that's possible. I did not think that you could do that in one of those.
Right.
That made me go, okay, cool. I really want to do that now.
Yeah. It's like dirt biking on a side-by-side. This is so sick.
Yeah. No, I was blown away. And it looked like rally.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Which is crazy.
Just tossing into the corners.
Yeah. And the way that it was it was pitching, you know, it was moving on every axis. It wasn't I don't know, every time I feel like I've driven anything like that, it's so just, you're sliding left to right. You're not pitching the car.
You get the dynamic of the suspension's all loaded in one direction, the car's on an angle.
Because that changes how the car handles, right? And you can use that.
Oh
you
for
can
sure.
use that pitch to slow the car down, and I'm sure that there's a lot in
that.
that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just placing it in the right positions, but you could set it up you're go to the outside over a jump to set it up for the next corner or whatever you need to do, and then you can be coming over the jump, be on throttle to keep it up, or you hit the brakes, get it down, and load the front for the next turn, and it's just it's the same thing with mountain biking, but you're using your body to make those inputs. Whereas in the machine or the rally car, it's you're just using the wheel and the pedal to create that body movement of the whole machine to get that weight in the right place.
Yeah, no, that was a clue where I was like, damn, I've never
so
really
fun.
Been that drawn to something, and I watched that. So I guess, dude, that's a great thing about content. That really inspired. I'd never looked at a side-by-side in that way, and it just fully changed my perspective on that. And I was like, wow, I can really see that being something I'd like to do.
Totally. Yeah, and the side-by-side's great too, because it's dude, you literally just I take the thing out, and then I just
put it back.
I just park it,
yeah,
and I take it again. It's the amount of the seat time miles I can get driving like that, which it's just hard to do with a rally car. But in the side-by-side, it's okay, you found this little track, I can drive all day and then just park the thing and good to go. I can take my friends and it's hey, you guys can experience what I like to do with rally, and they sit in, and it's a super fun little outing. We get to go rip around, and then it's just it's cheap seat time. In the grand scheme of things, when the machines are you invest in the machine, but what you can do with it for the period of time is insane.
And how, what translates? Does a lot translate?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you try and set the machine up so it, I obviously have a good understanding of what the rally car should feel like or will feel like. And then I just try and set up my machine so it's a little bit more like the rally car. Obviously the side-by-sides, the suspension's insane, and it doesn't have the gearbox in it and things like that, but you can get the same feeling in the chassis. And then it's just all the inputs are the same. It's it's just, it translates fairly similar, and you can start to try things that you wouldn't normally have the ability to try in events, because it's obviously you're not trying to lose time, or the tests and things like that. Maybe it's in the rally car at speed, it's maybe a little more risky to be playing with those types of things. But in the side-by-side, you got a little more room for error, and you can just go mess around and try and learn some things. So
it's funny. I didn't have suspension for my bike for a while, so that's Steve's, and so it just had the stock. That's an XCF, so it's the trail bike version.
Nice.
It's not the moto version. So it had the trail bike suspension in it, and I was just going to Parla when it was open. Other tracks aren't open, so it's I had to go to Parla. Couldn't ride the big track. The jumps were just too big to I just couldn't actually hit the jumps. So I was this is fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
So it made me ride the vet track, which the forks would still bottom out a lot, but it was like, it sort of gave me side-by-side vibes compared to a rally car almost, because it ended up being the track's not as rough, the jumps are way more mellow, everything's easier, like it made me feel like I was riding my bike and the track, not the bike and the track were riding me.
Totally.
And I had like I honestly feel like I made such a crazy progression. It was like probably 3 weeks where I did one day, I did like 4 20-minute motos, like hard as fuck. And then like I went back like 2 days later, another 4, then Saturday, another 4. So I think it was like a week I did 12 20s on this.
Oh my God. But you're probably like maximum every lap. Because you can like the track's like, yeah.
And the bike was kind of mellow. The track was kind of mellow.
It took some of the brutalness out of it.
And it let me play.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like what you're saying idea. A little bit with the Polaris is that it's like the consequences aren't as big. The speed's not as fast. Like you're in a box a little bit more.
Yeah.
But in that box you can really
the machine's smaller than the rally car, and it's like you got all this travel. So if you hit something, it's like kind of just absorbs it. And
does it have more travel than a rally car?
Yeah.
By a lot.
Like, I mean, the Pro R has like 29 inches rear travel. It's like psycho. You put the thing up on jacks and it's like yeah, it's like it's still on the ground. You're like you have to like put blocks on the jacks to get it up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think the rally car, I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's like 17 to 20 inches. It's good travel, but it's
nothing like that's like
it's all like the Polaris is close to double, so it's wild.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, they do. Have you ever heard of the Fink Desert Race in Australia?
No.
Oh, they do. They do a race. It's like a point-to-point race. So you start in Alice Springs, which is like literally the dead center of Australia.
Yeah.
And then I think it's 240 kilometers one way, and then you camp the night, and then you do 240 kilometers back the next day, and it's just like whooped out, like just the gnarliest shit ever. And they do it there's like a side-by-side class.
Yeah, that would be insane.
But man, I look at those like they do the trophy trucks and the buggies and everything out of it, and I'm just like, oof. A lot of travel, but I still don't know if it's enough. Like the way that those trophy trucks hit that shit,
it's really impressive.
Yeah. But the Polarises and stuff, they do Dakar and shit in them. Like it's pretty crazy.
Wild, yeah. I haven't really got to experience too much of the desert dune stuff, but I did like that Red Bull Sand Scramble in Glamis.
Oh, okay.
It's like it was like it was like a waypoint race.
Yeah, okay.
And you just like, it was mass starters, like 35 side by side start at once, all lined up. And you just go, and it's just like you're just like looking for the waypoint. You're trying to like not.
So rally, like that's super Dakar spec, right?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's
and it was
sick.
So fun. I was like kind of like, I don't know if I'm like really into this stuff, and then I did it, and I was like, that was super sick.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, GypsyTales.com. Packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.